Leni Olumi Klum's beauty unfolds like a soft cascade of light across a morning horizon, a presence that fills a space with quiet radiance long before she ever speaks, and capturing her essence begins with the way she carries an effortless blend of youthfulness and sophistication, as though she stands at the intersection of timeless elegance and modern vitality. The imagery opens with her standing near a window draped in sheer curtains, dawn light filtering onto her features in a way that reveals both softness and intention, her expression thoughtful, peaceful, and glowing with a sense of inner clarity that enhances her natural allure. There is something both serene and compelling about the way she holds herself, an awareness that beauty is not merely an inherited trait but something lived and embodied, something shaped by personality, ambition, and the quiet self-assurance she brings into every moment. Her presence is not loud or demanding, it is quietly magnetic, a gentle gravity that draws the viewer in without trying. As she turns slightly, the contours of her face catch the light in harmonious balance, highlighting the smooth line of her jaw and the expressive depth of her eyes, which seem to hold both youthful curiosity and a spark of determination. Even in stillness, she radiates a kind of movement, a fluidity of emotion that adds depth to every angle the camera finds, and there is a sense that her beauty grows more vivid the longer one looks, as though it reveals itself in layers rather than all at once. As she prepares for a photo shoot, we see her in motion, her hair falling in soft waves that glimmer under the studio lights, each strand catching a silky sheen that amplifies her natural glow. She has a way of moving that blends grace with groundedness, never forced, never exaggerated, simply present in the moment with a calm confidence that feels entirely her own. Even the way she brushes a hand through her hair carries an easy elegance, and the warmth in her smile as she interacts with the crew offers a contrast to the poised, intense expressions she adopts once the camera is lifted. This duality, bright laughter shifting seamlessly into composed focus, reveals a beauty that is dynamic, flexible, and deeply expressive. She doesn't just pose, she conveys, allowing emotion to ripple subtly across her features in a way that makes her face its own language. Her eyes, in particular, have a luminous quality that seems to shift with her mood, sparkling with light-hearted energy when she smiles, softening to a contemplative glow when she grows quiet, sharpening with intensity when she steps fully into her role. This range creates a magnetic presence that draws the viewer closer, not simply to admire but to feel connected to the moment she inhabits. Outside the studio, her beauty takes on a different texture, less polished, more organic, yet equally striking. Walking through a sunlit city street in casual clothes, she carries a natural style that feels effortless but unmistakably chic, her posture relaxed, her steps easy, as passers-by steal quick, admiring glances. There is something about her presence that elevates even the simplest surroundings, as though she brings a subtle glow with her wherever she goes. Her hair catches in the breeze, framing her features in a halo of motion, and her eyes absorb the world around her with an openness that adds an extra dimension to her charm. She does not rely on glamour to be captivating. Even in minimal makeup and comfortable clothes, her beauty feels distinct, grounded in authenticity rather than ornamentation. This authenticity becomes even more apparent in quieter moments, like when she settles into a cafe seat by a window, sunlight kissing her cheek as she writes or sketches in a notebook, completely immersed in her thoughts. There is a gentle introspection to her, a sense of inner life that enriches her outer appearance, giving her beauty a depth that goes beyond aesthetics. The combination of reflective stillness and vibrant youthfulness creates a contrast that feels alive, human, compelling. Later, in the privacy of a dressing room, the glamour of the day peeled away, her bare-faced beauty carries an understated radiance that might be her most striking of all. She sits before a softly lit mirror, removing makeup with slow, mindful motions, each wipe revealing a fresh version of herself untouched by the stylized transformation of the shoot. Her features, free from enhancement, hold a clarity and softness that reflect not just youthful skin but the calm confidence of someone comfortable in her own identity. The faint glow on her cheeks, the quiet steadiness in her gaze, the simplicity of her expression, they reveal a kind of beauty that exists beyond performance, one that is intimate and real. This moment of vulnerability, of unguarded self, becomes its own form of elegance, showing that her allure does not depend on artistry or editing but lives inherently within her. Even the way she gathers her hair loosely behind her shoulders, or exhales with a soft, thoughtful smile, carries a beauty rooted in authenticity rather than spectacle. She moves with assurance, each pivot, each glance, each still moment reflecting not only professionalism but an instinctive understanding of how to shape the viewer's attention. Her beauty becomes dynamic, powerful, capable of occupying space with authority. Yet even in this transformed state, there remains a thread of authenticity, something unmistakably her, something grounded beneath the stylization. This ability to shift from softness to strength, from warmth to intensity, from natural glow to high-fashion sharpness, forms a core part of her appeal. It shows versatility not as a performance but as an extension of the many facets of her personality. As the scene settles into a calmer moment, away from bright lights and crafted environments, she is shown in a familiar, comfortable space, perhaps at home or a place she loves. The lighting is warm and intimate, casting a gentle glow over her relaxed features. She sits comfortably, maybe cross-legged on a sofa or leaning casually against a table, her smile soft, natural, unposed. Here, her beauty is quiet but profoundly present, infused with the ease of being somewhere safe, somewhere that allows her to be simply herself. The way she laughs lightly, the way her eyes soften when she thinks, the way her expression shifts in small, genuine ways, these are the details that reveal the depth of her charm. There is no need for staging or performance here. The beauty that emerges is purely organic, the beauty of someone who is comfortable in her own skin and confident in her own identity. In this final reflection, her beauty becomes a combination of everything she embodies: heritage, ambition, talent, youthful energy, grounded self-awareness, and a personality that is both open and quietly strong. It is the harmony of contrasts, gentle yet confident, polished yet authentic, serene yet expressive, youthful yet steadily maturing. Her presence leaves a lasting impression not through extravagance but through sincerity, through the subtle power of someone who knows who she is becoming and embraces that evolution with both grace and determination. And as the imagery fades into a warm, lingering final moment, the feeling that remains is not only admiration but connection, a sense that her beauty is not simply seen but felt, experienced, understood on an emotional level. And don't forget to subscribe for more.